Greetings to our admiring audience. Welcome to the YouTube channel of Wings of Fire SRCC. It is rightly said, awareness is the key. In the absence of information, none of us know what is happening around the globe and what could be jeopardizing our economy. Nevertheless, I, Sakshi Dokania, along with my co-comparer Yash Sahu, are here to update you with the news that hit the headlines in March through our newsletter, Finopsis. Let's get started with the financial news.
Pune-based Gig India, a network for micro entrepreneurs, has recently been acquired by Walmart-owned PhonePe. NARCL stands for National Asset Reconstruction Company Limited. The first tranche of equity is expected to be complete by 31st of March 2022 and will amount to 70.45 crore rupees.
Assets of Lithium Works bought up by Reliance for rupees 467 crores. Samsung India committed to invest rupees 1,588 crores in a compressor manufacturing plant.
Sakshi, let us now inform our audience about the latest tax amendments.
Sure. The Haryana Appellate Authority of Advanced Ruling has recently ruled that pizza toppings are to be taxed at 18%.
What's more in the tax news?
The Finance Ministry has stated that losses from the transfer of virtual digital assets would not be permitted to be set off against income from the transfer of another virtual digital asset. It further clarified that infrastructure costs involved in mining VDAs will not be considered as cost of acquisition and hence not deductible when calculating profits.
So this means that gains gained by crypto investors under one VDA would be taxed at 30%, but losses incurred under any other VDA would not be deducted?
That's right. Charging ahead, let's have a look at the key economic news.
India and Japan aim to strengthen their relationship, the latter to invest 5 trillion yen in India over 5 years.
India extended $1 billion line of credit to Sri Lanka. Concrete ties with subcontinent.
You know, Sakshi, the Russia-Ukraine conflict has taken a major 360-degree turn around the globe. Amidst this, the RBI governor says there will be a marginal impact of the Ukraine war on India's economy.
Yash, do you have any idea about the upcoming risk for the Indian economy, which has already slowed down owing to the COVID-19 pandemic? Let me make you abreast with that. The supply chain disruption and increasing price of crude oil is disturbing the economy of India. Due to this war, the disruption in the supply chain is affecting the price of crude oil.
Now let's have a look at the personal finance news.
Effective from 1st April 2022, transfer of crypto assets will be taxed at a rate of 30%, with the only deductions allowed being the cost of acquisition.
The second and the most significant clarification is that the losses made in transfer of one kind of cryptocurrency cannot be set off against another.
Moving forward, there are certain money tasks you should complete before 31st of March. Yash, let's quickly inform our audience about it.
Yes, definitely. The deadline for belated ITR filing for the annual year 2021-22 is March 31. Also, the date for filing revised ITR for financial year 2020-21 is March 31.
The last date for linking Aadhaar and PAN is March 31, and missing this deadline will lead to invalidation of PAN and TDS on bank deposit interest will be doubled.
Due to Omicron threats, RBI had extended the deadline for KYC updates from December 31, 2021 to March 31, 2022.
Taxpayers must look at their tax investments before 31st of March to ensure that they have maximized their investments in tax saving options. Now, let's move towards the most exciting section, stock market. If you want to buy some China tech stocks, then you must take these five stocks into consideration. Alibaba. Alibaba Group holding Baba has flopped more than 60% from its October 2020.
BIDU. BIDU is the second largest search engine in the world behind the Google tool, with a staggering 76% market share in China.
DIDI, the worst performing IPO of 2021 by some measures.
Taiwan Semiconductor. The chip maker runs a stupendous operation, trading at $500 billion in market value at present.
Trip.com. Profits are a bit attenuated lately in Trip.com, but it's very likely that the company is profitable and won't collapse anytime soon.
Sakshi, did you hear about the Himalayan Yogi scandal in which NSE head Chitra Ramakrishna got arrested by CBI?
Oh, yes. She was accused of sharing sensitive information with an individual dubbed as Himalayan Yogi. And do you know who this Himalayan Yogi is?
Anand Subramaniam himself.
That's right.
Moving forward, stock of 197 Communications hits a record-breaking low. The stock fell 4% in the intraday exchange to hit a new low of rupees 542 on the Bombay Stock Exchange. Moving further, let's have an overview of the editorial section.
A major security crisis has been seen because of the tension on the Russian Ukraine border.
The shared heritage of Russia and Ukraine can be explained as an emotional issue which has been exploited for military and electoral purposes.
What could be the possible causes of conflict?
The causes of conflict include balance of power, buffer zone for Western countries, Russians' interest in the Black Sea, Ukraine's NATO membership, and the pro-Russian separatist movement. Sakshi, what is crucial to note is the impact of the same on India.
Well, the Russia Ukraine crisis will affect the cooking gas, petrol, and other fuel bills soaring for Indian households and businesses.
These higher oil prices will lead to an increase in the transportation and freight costs.
Thus, India needs to brace itself for some immediate challenges flowing from the Russian actions.
It would be a better option for both sides to return to the negotiating table.
That's right. This brings us to the end of the March news. We hope that all the key news reported today made our viewers well versed with the major happenings around the world.
For a much more detailed and insightful take on the March news, we'd request all of you to kindly check out the description below. Hereby, we at Wings of Fire SRCC sign off and look forward to meeting you in the upcoming newsletter sessions. Thank you for being a wonderful audience.